Welcome to another edition of the What Is video series here on the Get Financial Strength Now video channel. If you're new, in this series, my goal is to help you understand complex issues in about 5 minutes or less. So good luck to us. Today, what is a living trust? We're going to do this in 3 parts. First, I'll define a living trust. Second, I'll share 6 advantages of having one. And finally, I'll describe 6 categories of people living trusts benefit. At the end of the video, I'm going to share what I feel is the greatest misconception about living trusts. So you're going to want to stick around for that. Okay, so let's do this. A living trust is a legal document established by a person, the trustmaker, to hold assets for the benefit of the beneficiaries named in the trust, with a trustee managing the trust assets. It's a lot of uses of the word trust. Most people who create a living trust act in all 3 positions, trustmaker, beneficiary, and trustee, and name a successor beneficiaries in the event of their death and successor trustees in the event of their death or incapacity. A living trust becomes a separate legal entity like a corporation, but it takes on the social security number of the trustmaker. Therefore, since there is no separate tax form filed for the living trust, the trustmaker continues to file his or her taxes just like before. Families, couples, and individuals who have assets and or dependents can benefit immensely from having an estate plan. Living trusts can be used to effectively plan for the future with great flexibility and may be fundamental to your planning regardless of your financial objectives, concerns, or net worth. Here are 6 advantages of a living trust. Number 1, assets in the living trust are not subject to probate. This saves executor and attorney fees. It also grants more privacy as to who gets the estate, when they get it, and how much they get. Number 2, the successor trustee can step in and manage the estate without delay or red tape when the trustmaker dies without probate. Number 3, a successor trustee can be designated to take over management if the trustmaker becomes mentally incompetent or wants to be free from the worries of management, which can prevent court control of assets at the trustmaker's incapacity. Number 4, a living trust can be amended or canceled at any time. Number 5, a living trust doesn't require court filings with the accompanying hassle and legal fees. Number 6, a living trust can be used to reduce or eliminate estate taxes. Here are 6 categories of people who may benefit from a living trust. Number 1, business owners and individuals who wish to keep their financial affairs private. Number 2, dependents. You can use a living trust to control mandatory or discretionary payments to your dependents to accommodate for their education, medical, and varying support needs. You can also use the living trust to provide for the passage of your property without the expense, delay, or publicity of probate, which may be of greater concern when dependents are your beneficiaries. You can use the living trust to protect spouses in second marriages. You can use the living trust to protect the interests of children from a previous marriage. You can use the living trust to ensure that children and others with special needs will have their financial concerns properly addressed. Also, for individuals concerned about becoming ill, a living trust can ensure that your financial affairs will be handled properly if you become ill or mentally incompetent. A living trust permits you to name a successor trustee to oversee these responsibilities when you can no longer act as trustee. This allows for a smooth transition and avoids any pushback from the use of a power of attorney document. So I hope that was helpful. I have to tell you, it's a misconception that only wealthy individuals benefit from living trusts. In fact, living trusts have significant flexibility and can provide for a combination of needs, circumstances, and objectives as described in this video. So there you have it. What a living trust is, 6 advantages to having one, and 6 categories of people who would benefit by having one. If you like what I'm doing here at Get Financial Strength Now, please give me a thumbs up or a comment and subscribe to this channel. This way YouTube will share this content to help more viewers. Thank you for watching.